Hi friends, welcome to the Business Studies class. Today, in this module, we are going to learn about the term global enterprises. Global enterprises are also known as multinational companies. The term multinational consists of two different words. They are multi and national. The prefix multi here means many, while the word national refers to nations or countries. Therefore, a multinational company may be defined as a company that has business operations in several countries. Such a company has factories, branches, or offices in more than one country. According to United States Nations Commission on Multinational Cooperation, that is MNC, a multinational corporation is a corporation which operates in addition to the country in which it is incorporated in one or more other countries. In simple words, a multinational company is a company carrying on business in two or more countries. According to Neil, a multinational corporation owns and manages business in two or more countries. A few examples of multinational companies are Unilever Limited. It is a British company that has subsidiaries and branches in several countries. It established a subsidiary company called Hindustan Unilever Limited in India. Then another company is GEC. It is an American company that has offices and subsidiaries in several countries including India. The next is IBM, International Business Machines. It is an American company having branches in several countries. Then next company is Philips. It is a Dutch company having subsidiary company called Philips India. The last one is Coca-Cola Corporation. It is an American company manufacturing and selling soft drinks in several countries. The important features of joint venture are, first point, greater resources and capacity. In a joint venture, the resources and capacity of two or more firms are combined. As a result, the business can grow more quickly and efficiently. The joint venture is able to face the market challenges and take advantage of new opportunities. These enterprises are characterized by possessing huge financial resources and the ability to raise the funds from different sources. They may issue equity shares, debentures, or bonds to the public. They are also in a position to borrow from financial institutions and international banks. Even investors and banks of the host country are willing to invest in them. Second point is foreign collaboration. Global enterprises usually enter into the agreement with the Indian companies pertaining for the sale of technology, production of goods, use of brand names for the final products, etc. These MNCs may collaborate with the companies in the public and private sector. There are usually various restrictive clauses in the agreement relating to the transfer of technology, pricing, dividend payments, right control by the foreign technicians, etc. Third point is product innovation. These enterprises are characterized by having highly sophisticated research and development departments engaged in the task of developing new products and superior designs of existing products. Qualitative research requires huge investments which only global enterprises can afford. Market strategy is an important feature of global enterprises. Multinationals use aggressive marketing strategies. Their brands are well known and they spend huge amounts on advertising and sales promotion. Another important factor of global enterprise is expansion of market territory. Their operations and activities extend beyond the physical boundaries of their own countries. Their international image also built up and their market territory expands, enabling them to become international brands. They operate through a network of subsidiaries, branches, and affiliates in host countries. Due to their gain size, they occupy a dominant position in the market. These are the important features of global enterprises. Thank you.